Hello guys, we are getting two Tomb Raider games. I didn't expect that, just one. And one of them, the one that I was expecting, is a completely new game called Tomb Raider Catalyst. And I'm really wondering where it fits in the timeline. And the other one is a remake of the first game, which is the one that I didn't expect, especially after the remasters. I guess the remasters were a way to test if there were still enough classic fans playing the games. So let's start with Tomb Raider Catalyst. The name once again seems to point to the idea of Lara being someone who can cause change in the world, or maybe it's related to the artifact, maybe. When Lara appears, we see the equipment from several previous games like the dual pistols, the backpack, the arrows, and I hope we can both use the dual pistols and the bow. I always liked the bow, I just didn't like how it replaced the dual pistols. They also mention Atlantis and the Dragon's Triangle, which feels like an attempt to bring both timelines together. The narrator talks about 12 tales. I would guess this is a reference to the previous games. In this case, if you count Anniversary as a separate game, like I do, there's always that discussion if you should count Anniversary or not. I also wonder if we can use the grapple to attack enemies, because we see that in this trailer, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she could do that in Legend and Anniversary. Lara looks good, and I'm glad they removed the hair that used to fall on her face. I never liked how her hairstyle looked in the Survivor trilogy. She also has her braid back, which is nice to see again. Her face seems closer to classic Lara while still trying to stay realistic. I'm also happy to see the dual pistols again, like I said. The last time we saw them was in 2013 and only at the end of the game. And no, I'm not considering the anime. About the outfit, the only thing I noticed is that it reminds me of the one she wears in Shadow of the Tomb Raider. They look a bit similar. And just a reminder that this is only a trailer. Lara will probably look different in the final game, but I hope they don't change her too much. I also like that she showed confidence in this trailer instead of looking like she's in pain all of the time. From the small bits of action we saw, I think the gameplay will be similar to the recent games, probably with some new features to keep things interesting. I just wish they would stop using the word legend. It's been overused and it's starting to feel old, especially after Tomb Raider Legend and the Netflix anime The Legend of Lara Croft. It's not very original. We already know Lara is a badass, they don't need to remind us all the time. Moving to the remake now, I honestly didn't expect it, like I said like 2 times already, for 2 reasons. First, because we already have Tomb Raider Anniversary. I know I said it feels like its own game, and that's probably because they changed parts of the story to fit the Legend trilogy, but at the same time, it still got the same treatment as the other main games, instead of being treated like a spin-off, and you can recognize most things from the original. The second reason is that we just got the remasters, so the timing feels a bit strange. But I'm not going to complain, I'm happy about it, even if I still have mixed feelings because of Anniversary. Maybe deep down I was hoping for a Tomb Raider 2 remake instead. Still, if this one performs well, I'm pretty sure they will remake the others too, just like Capcom did with Resident Evil. The trailer only shows a few parts of the Peru levels. We see the end of the first level, the boulder from Kolopek's tomb, and the mechanisms near the waterfalls. They also had to show the swan dive and the acrobatics, of course. And I'm curious if that slow motion moment is the same mechanic we had in Anniversary. I think we also have a part where we see a new area because I don't remember of this place. And do I even need to mention the T-Rex? You can't make a remake without showing it in the trailer. It was one of the most iconic moments in the original game. From what they showed, it even looked like there might be more than one T-Rex. Lara also looks good here. You can see she looks younger, and they made sure to include the collar she wears in the Survivor trilogy. Another sign that they are combining all the timelines. Good luck with that, because that part still worries me a bit. I didn't like what they did to Zip in the anime. I think they should have created a new character, because in terms of personality, it's not just the same person. Overall, the game looks great, and I'm really wondering if they are going to follow the story from the original or from Anniversary. If they use Anniversary, they will need to fix the whole father's killers storyline, because at one point it was Natla and at another it was Dominguez. I like the Anniversary story, but I'm honestly tired of everything being tied to her father, and I would rather see the original story again, just with a bit more development. These two trailers gave me some hope. I didn't expect that, honestly, but I'm still afraid to get too excited and end up being disappointed. So yeah, it feels like they are testing the waters, kind of like Konami did with Silent Hill. They announced the Silent Hill 2 remake and the new game. And actually, I still need to play the new one, but I loved the remake. I'm happy to see Lara closer to the original, more confident, no crying, no father storyline for now. So let's hope what's coming, it's good. And this feels like a small victory for classic fans. I'm also really happy to see both Lara and Leon from Resident Evil coming back, because they also talked about the next Resident Evil game. And they are basically my two favorite characters for a long, long time. Anyway, I still have to watch the anime. You guys convinced me. I hope it surprises me like these trailers did, but I have some serious doubts. The review of the anime will be probably my next video. So tell me in the comments, how do you feel about these two games? And as always, don't forget to leave a like in the video. It helps to reach more people. And subscribe for more Tomb Raider videos. Until next time, bye bye!